Right edition, welcome, happy day. Hey, I came up with a brand new phrase the other day and I like it, and here it is. Trust everyone to brand all of your cattle. You hear that noise in the background? I got a fire going on. It kind of sounds like somebody shooting. Didn't brand his cattle. So whenever you hear that, don't get scared. We're just having a warm day. Because I got to tell you, where I am today, it ain't a warm day. There's a potential vice president nominee and the governor of Virginia who's now in jail singing a ba-ba-doo-da-da. 2 years he got because he's just a bad guy. I mean, he took his position, his wife worked with him, and they went out and they defrauded the citizenry, and he said, hey, don't put me in jail. I'm a nice guy. No, you're not. 2 years. If it was somebody else that did that kind of bad thing, they would have got 20 years. But you're a politician, you only got 2. They should be dealt with harsher. I mean, he was guilty on 11 counts of corruption, and on goes the list. I mean, these guys are supposed to be the good guys, right? And that's why they get the big buck. You're not supposed to go into office and do those bad things. President Okami, he's presided over the largest increase in national debt to date under any U.S. government. I got to tell you, he's amassed trillions in new debt despite warnings from all corners. The Federal Reserve to the Congressional Budget Office and blah, 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 so many other places. We're talking $18 trillion. Can you even say it? I have a hard time. 18 trillion, and that's what they're reporting. It's probably more than that. I mean, to get to 18 trillion, what's the interest per day? What's the interest per minute? It's a big number. It's staggering. And this is a guy that said, you want change? Pretty soon nobody's got any change in their pocket. There's no money left for anybody except, I guess, him and all of his gang. Here's a death threat that went out to a man called, what's his name, Rob Anderson. He says, no, I'm not going to run for public office anymore. I'm scared now because I crossed the floor yet again, and I was a Wild Rose Party in Alberta, Canada, and then I went to the Conservative Party, the Progressive Conservative Party. I've always been amazed at that term. Progressive means left, conservative means right. Is like saying a virgin hooker, but in any event, he went over to that party, and he says, and people are mad. Do you think? And now I got a death threat, and I'm really worried. Go get a gun. Oh, I forgot. You can't because you're one of those guys that says people shouldn't be able to defend themselves. There's you, and then you jump over to the leader of the Communist Party in Canada, the NDP. His name is Tom McClure. He says, now I'm getting death threats. I want protection. I asked the RCMP. They don't come and help me, and I want armed protection. I want it right away. Go get a gun permit. Get a carry permit. I'm not so fast. Hey, because there's guys like you that say that people shouldn't be allowed to defend themselves. Makes me wild because you need to have that right. And firstly, it ain't a right that's even supposed to come from government. It comes from God. It comes from the big guy. It's got nothing to do with you elected idiots because it's a right of people. And you got a politician here, a couple of them are saying people are threatening our lives. And they don't know what to do about it. They will. They'll figure it out because the RCMP will kind of camp at their door. What about you? What about me? Well, if we protect ourselves, and a guy recently did in Nova Scotia, 3 guys broke into his home. They were armed. He was armed too. Guess what? He defended himself. He saved his life. Guess what? He's still guessing. The police came and they arrested him and he's in jail. He used a gun. He wasn't supposed to do that. You're supposed to die. What kind of measure your body? Oh boy, they kind of make me crazy. Democratic governments that wish to protect their citizens by depriving them of firearms accomplish the very opposite, and they leave the law-abiding person at the mercy of those who will float any statute, tell any lie, engage in any conspiracy to gain power over the innocent. Kind of something to be said with that. Don't you think? Hey, you think about that, and you'll come back tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.